Greetings, one and all, and welcome to this very timely discussion video about Venom coming to Guilty Gear Strive. We will remember just month when he was announced for Season 4, and as I begrudgingly decided to accept this new reality we live in and reinstall Strive on my PlayStation, the HDMI port died. So, now I'm back up and running, and we shall discuss my thoughts on what will and possibly will not return. Let's start with Venom's normals. So, I think these are pretty much all safe, and I'll discuss a few I think will probably be getting changes. P buttons, 5P, 2P, jump P, I think those are all fine. 5K, 2K, jump K, all fine. Jump S, 2S, far S, all fine. Close S is the one that's going to be interesting. This is a 3-hit normal that also launches. I don't know how that's going to fit into how Strive combos work and how the Strive juggle system works. So I could potentially foresee some changes coming to close slash. Who knows? Maybe it keeps all 3 hits, but the way it juggles is probably going to be different. The way you combo after it's probably going to need to be a little different. We shall see. So, close slash will possibly receive a few changes. Now, as H normal, jump H, no problem. We'll be fine. I just want to mention 5H. I don't have any reason to believe this one's going to change. Just, it was not his original 5H from Guilty Gear X. It was changed in Double X to this move. I don't feel like they would need to change it. It did stagger on counter hits, but in Strive system, everything staggers on counter hit, so whatever. So, yeah, I think this 5H is pretty safe, but his 2H... Now, here's the thing. This move used to be a double mid. In Xrd Rev 2, as in the most recent version, the final version of Xrd, they decided to change this move. I love this 2H. I certainly hope it comes back, but given how recent it is, we'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Again, it's one of those, you don't think they have a reason to change it. You never know. And of course, the final normals to discuss would be 2H, his sweep. This is a double hitting move. We've seen double hitting sweeps in Strive already, so don't have any reason to think that will be changed. There's his regular dust. You know, nothing special. Honestly, if they change it, I don't know if they could make it worse, so it could probably be better. But his jump D, this move right here, was new to Xrd. This was changed from Double X. To describe how it was in Double X, it was weird. The way it looked was weird. The way it acted was kind of weird. I feel like this is much more visually clear. I feel like this is going to be his jump D in Guilty Gear Strive. But again, we'll see. Alright, so that takes care of his normals. Now his throw. This was a throw you could combo after. And of course, you know, that doesn't quite work. But anyway, that, as far as I'm aware, no character in Strive can do. You have to commit meter if you want to combo after throw. So I would not be shocked if this gets changed. The question, of course, will be for the better or for the worse. It feels like it's for the worse because that's, like, as I just showed right there, being able to get setups after your throw, which has always felt like it's been a key part of Venom's game plan. But Okazeme is going to work completely differently in Strive. It does work completely differently in Strive. So, yeah. I have a feeling his throw is going to be changed. We'll see what they do. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's just he grabs them, they get knocked down. Woo, yay, Strive throws. Alright, let's talk about Venom specials, including, and starting with, probably the biggest one. The special that makes Venom Venom, if you will. his ball set. Right? Fortunately, I have joked nonstop about if Venom was ever at his stride, they would just take this move out and only give him 2 specials that I'll show later. But the concept art showed this animation, his arm stretched out, about to set what we assume will be a ball. It could be Muffins, it could be Robokai's head, who knows, who cares. I'll just be happy as long as he puts something out and can hit it with a stick. I'll be happy. Alright, so, ball set, you could summon a ball with P, which would go the, K, which would go the, S, which would go behind you, and H, which would go out in front. Alright, I just realized there were 2 normals I failed to discuss. I apologize about that. First, of course, would be his 6P, which is, of course, a universal option. This was the God anti-air. Probably getting nerfed in Strive, but I imagine you're going to keep it. You know, to keep this animation and everything. And then 6H, which was a hard knockdown. Can't imagine it's going to be a hard knockdown anymore. But we'll see. Alright. I don't think they're going to change that move. I feel like that would be a good fit for Strive. They might let him go into 6H after his close slash. That might be how they change his combo routing. So, apologies for forgetting to discuss that part. Alright, back to ball set. I had just done H, and that's what reminded me. Whoops, I forgot the command normals. Alright, so those are his 2 command normals. I will also mention, of course, he used to have 6K. That was removed in Xrd. Again, you know, considering that Xrd was a game that simplified from Double X, and Strive is a game that's really trying to simplify Guilty Gear, I don't see 6K returning. So, alright, back to the ball set. Now, he's also able to do this in the air. I'm a little bit more doubtful this comes back. His air summon, I feel like, you know, they should let it rock, but it does create a complicated situation if you say, like, summon that up here and summon this down here and then hit it and blah, 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 blah. So, who knows? I will not be shocked if Airball set got removed, in other words. I think it will stay, but again, this is a doubtful. Whereas Ball Summon or Muffin Robokai Head Summon, pretty much guaranteed to return. Okay, now let's talk about Venom's Teleport. As you notice, this move sends him straight up in the air. Ooh, wow, what an impressive teleport. But that changes when a ball is on screen. Notice he teleports directly to the ball. Hit that away, summon an S-ball, and I teleport back to it. Boink. Here's a K-ball, I teleport above it. Alright, so that is the cool thing about his teleport. It changes depending on ball. It always goes to the most recent ball set. Alright, so that's going to be this closer one right here. Alright, but if I knock it away, then I go to the other ball. And then I can show that a little bit more clearly. Boink, go way over here, bonk, over here to that ball. So that is how the teleport has worked. I could see, now first of all, this teleport could be completely removed. I mean, they removed Chip's teleport. Nothing, you know, anything's fair game now. But perhaps they like program in a restriction, where it can only be used if there's a ball on screen. No other way to use it. And then, you know, if there's multiple balls set on screen, yeah, we'll see. Also, I should mention, if a ball is in motion, he does not teleport to it. He just does a straight up teleport, which, you know, you might not think is super useful until you realize how much air time, like height he gets, and he still maintains his air dash. So this was a cool way, especially if you wanted to like cancel a normal into it. This was awesome against Viking players. If they started with their counter at the front, you could, you know, activate it and then teleport away. Yeah, it was just fun. So again, we will see. Could be completely removed. If they do keep it, I can pretty much guarantee they're going to change it probably in the way I described. Next, let's discuss his other ball summoning move, QV. Just like ball set, this would set balls to their positions. You know, S is going to go behind me. H is going to... Whoops, sorry. H is going to go way out in front. Here's the thing, though. unlike a ball set, which, you know, you just sort of set it and nothing happens until you hit it, QV would set it with a hitbox. So in other words, that was a move that both summoned the ball while being able to keep your opponent in block stun. Now, it might somewhere on block, but you could be tricky with it, which was pretty fun. It also absorbs projectiles. So that was one of the great things in neutral. You could activate QV. It would take the opponent's projectile and leave you with one of your own to hit back at them. So that was, of course, the cool thing that I really hope this move returns. This is, again, a move that I'm like, you can let this rock, right? But, of course, I can understand some changes. Here's probably the biggest one. QV can be charged. And then you can send this honking ball right to your opponent. And look how much damage that did. And let me tell you, the chip damage, that is Xrd Venom in a nutshell. The chip damage he could do in this game was redonkulous. I can't imagine they're going to let that rock and strive at all. So, as far as his charge, will they let you charge QV? I'm going to say yes. If they let it return, they will let you charge it. But I think they're going to make a change to it that I'd like to actually discuss in the next section of this little video. That would be his two moves that I figured he would only be allowed to have. Before I move on, though, let me add one more thing. He used to have a move. This essentially replaced a move called Dubious Curve. It was an overhead. It would slam down on the opponent. It would do a knockdown. It would create a ball that would do 3 hits, which is like a level 2 charge at QV. Alright? So, is that move coming back? No. I don't foresee it coming back at all. Who knows? They could surprise me. But if that's something they decide it needs to be removed going to Xrd, I can't imagine they're going to decide it needs to come back going into Strive. That's kind of the general feeling on anything that got removed in Xrd for me. Now, Stinger. This is his Sonic Boom, if you will. It is a back-to-forward motion. You notice the H ball goes faster and deals more damage. S would provide frame advantage on block. H would not, of course, unless you are seated, which will be an option. In Strive, it will just cost 50 meter instead of, say, 25 meter, which was nuts. I pressed the wrong button. I still pressed the wrong button. Okay, I think I pressed the right button. There we go. That only cost 25 meter, which was fun. Stinger Wire C was a staple of Xrd Venom. To get back to my point about this, I always have felt this move would be safe. Now, you could charge it like QV. I'm going to say this is getting changed. You're only probably going to be allowed to go to level 2. Alright? Something else to decide to remove, going from double X to Xrd, you used to be able to feint this move. Again, this was changed going to Xrd, so I don't think it's going to be brought back for Strive. But it is something to mention. It's something I could foresee coming back, because I feel like the am I going to do it, am I not, is kind of fair game in Strive. So we'll see. So we will see. I should also mention something about his ball set that I failed to mention before. He used to be able to summon a D ball or change the formation with D. This is another change that happened from Xrd. It was in Xrd going from double X. They took it out. Again, I don't think it's coming back. So let's continue on. I'm going to say yes, he's going to get a P, K, S, and H ball set. Cool. And then, of course, I will probably QV. And then his Stingers that we also discussed will be, I think, if anything, the charge will be down to level 2. Alright, Carcass Raid. That's the heavy version, bounces a lot. That's the S version, bounces once and covers a little angle further out. S version, very plus on block. Closer you are, the better. Alright, H version, not so, but it covers a great height. This operates with flash kick motion, down to up charge, however, not in any way a flash kick. Not invincible, not anything like that. So, yeah. This used to be chargeable, and you used to be able to feint it. If you have caught on to the theme, that was removed from double X going into Xrd. While I, again, do not foresee something that was removed from double X to Xrd coming back, once again, I feel that is fair game. Charge, probably not, but the feint game, maybe. The feint game, maybe. All right. Now, here's something pretty crazy. Back in the day, back in Xrd, back in XX, excuse me, you could hit a ball that was in motion. You will notice I can no longer do that. Once I hit it, I cannot hit it again. I cannot hit the ball with any other buttons at all. But I could do that back in the day in XX. What's the theme, guys? They took it out going from XX to Xrd. It's probably not coming back. However, they would allow you to hit a ball, not necessarily in motion, with another ball. Oh my gosh! Why did my ball just suddenly become a two-hit ball? Welcome to top spin and backspin, a concept that was introduced in Xrd. You would level up a ball by knocking it into another ball. And the top spin and backspin is simply this. If you top spin, it goes forward. Bonk. If you backspin, it comes back. Man, nice job. Let me try that again. Why am I not getting that? Let me try this. There we go. And notice it got really big. This is how you started to get into those ridiculous chip setups that I was talking about. So, not only could you do it off Stinger, you could do it off Carcass Raid. Boink. Try that. That's too far. Oh, but that still worked. You still saw it bounce back. So, top spin, kept the ball going forward. Backspin, had the ball return back to you. I feel like this is going to be just too complicated for those new age Guilty Gear players to understand. I'm going to say top spin, backspin gets cut. Not only do I feel like they're going to want to remove his ridiculous chip shenanigans in general, they're going to remove anything that enabled it, and this seems like a kind of complicated mechanic to understand. Venom also being able to re-hit the balls seems like it would be too complicated to understand, hence its removal going into Xrd. So really don't see that coming back to Strive. It would be sick if it did, but it's probably not. Alright, so top spin and backspin are another thing that I'm just like, nah, probably not going to happen. Something that probably will come back is Double Head Morbid. Right? I just wanted to show what it can do as far as when it hits balls. It's kind of like it does a Carcass Raid. This is done with the DP motion. Gives me 4 hits. Woo, look at that. And then here's the H version. And as you notice, it doesn't knock down, but it does more damage. You would do this to kind of usually end the round. If you notice, they just had like a pixel of health left. You could try to end your combo with a Double Head Morbid to kill them. H Double Head Morbid, you know, you could get some funky movement with it, with RCs. The momentum in Strive might be ridiculous. Who knows? But since it interacts with balls in such a unique way, I feel like this is definitely a good one to come back. Who knows? Maybe we'll let it be a real DP. Don't give Daisuke ideas. Why would he let us have fun? He's not going to let us cook and Strive. Ha ha ha. Anyway. So that is Double Head Morbid. The next special to discuss is Mad Struggle. Now, this is a air move that you could also do. So in addition to ball set, he can do Mad Struggle in the air. Notice also hit the ball. So, hey, maybe they'll let it come back. Here's the thing. This is an overhead move, and you might have just noticed I was able to fake it by canceling it really fast. If I cancel it a little later, I can then get all 4 hits or an overhead, and then if I cancel somewhere in between there, I can just get 2 hits instead. I don't see them letting those shenanigans be in Strive at all. If Mad Struggle comes back, which I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't, but I think it's good, I think they're going to set a height restriction on it. Like, you have to be so high up in the air for that move to activate. So it's always going to be, you know, you're not going to be able to fake, you're not going to get 2, it's always going to be 4 hits. Alright? And then, H Mad Struggle, boom, we'll do this little flip kick thing at the end, and then you could do a little combo after it and everything. Boom, 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 boom. How in the world did I just get that? I haven't played this game in years. Alright, anyway. I could see that rocking in Strive. You know, maybe you somehow combo into it. Maybe that's the new way you combo off of that move. Who knows? So, we'll see. But Mad Struggle, I could see getting cut. I am I was super confident it would, but, you know, with the potential height restriction being able to be programmed in, its potential application and combos, you know what, maybe it doesn't. I'm going to say it doesn't, but it does get neutered, if you will. All right. That covers all of Venom's specials that he has had. Or, I've talked about the ones that he doesn't have anymore. Let's talk about his supers. Dark Angel. This, again, was used to be part of those nasty chip setups. Really cool. It can essentially carry your opponent from one end to the other end. And it just keeps going until right about there. So it almost got all the way over. But you can follow after it and fun stuff and blah, blah, blah. I feel like this is good. He's always had Dark Angel. No, why would they take it away? You know, I'm not sure if they're going to come up with some other crazy supers, but I don't see a reason why they take this one out. Right? His Air Super. Red Hail. Again, this is a move that he has always had. Seems like a pretty cool super for Strive. I mean, again, this is not one I would consider they would take out. But now let's talk about a third super. Bishop Run Out. Boing, 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 boing. Yeah. That ball being able to do that. Maybe they let that rock. I don't see that. That's like pay 50 meter, get Eddie for a second. Not really, but here's the crazy thing. The ball gets powered up, if you will, by absorbing other balls on screen. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I feel like that's a little too complicated for the new kids that came to Guilty Gear. This is probably getting cut. I think 2 supers is pretty much the standard for Strive characters anyway. So, Dark Angel and Red Hail. He also used to have a super called Tactical Arch back in Double X. And you guys have probably heard this enough now to know it got removed in Xrd. So why would they bring it back in Strive? Anyway, this is my thoughts on what will potentially happen with Guilty Gear Venom, Guilty Gear Strive Venom, with Strive Venom. There we go. That's the one. I mean, long story short, guys, I hope he's fun. I hope I enjoy playing him. I imagine as long as he gets to, you know, do this a bunch, it's going to be plenty fun. I'm going to play pool on the screen all day, and my opponent's going to suffer and be miserable and ha 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 ha. Except for Happy Chaos, because he just breaks the game, but whatever. And then, oh man, if QV comes back, dude, Asuka mains are going to cry. You're not going to have anything you can do. Yeah, it's like, cool spells, bro. I'm going to absorb everything and then shoot this giant ball of death at you. So, you know, that'll be cool. So, hey, thank you for hanging out with me. Please feel free to share your thoughts. If you're a, long-time viewer of this channel, hi. Yeah, I haven't uploaded in a while, but we'll see. Maybe this will get me to do some more regular uploads in 2025. But I'm not going to promise you anything. And also, if you just happen to be searching the dark corners of the internet and happen to come across me, hi. As I said to my returning viewers, I don't upload a lot, so, and I don't want to fulfill your thoughts with promises that I might not keep, especially because my internet's been funky and it took a little bit to record this thing. So, it'd be cool if you want to, hang around. Just, don't get attached. Make me earn it. Make me earn it, guys. All right, but anyway, guys, thank you again for watching this. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, feel free to share your thoughts on what you think will or will not happen with Strive Venom. And we'll hopefully see you a bit, at least, in 2025 when Venom finally comes to Strive. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.